Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini bonus reading today. General, as always guys, it will not resonate with every single person, so please do take from this what makes sense for you, release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading at this time, you can visit the link down below in the description box for my website. I am currently booked through mid-September and I'm still on vacation, so I'm just doing very limited readings right now for my channel. But yeah, if that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome to visit the website, go ahead and book one, and we'll take care of you. All right, guys, so let's dive right into this. Aquarius, these are the decks that I'll be using for this mini bonus today. These first two are my self-created ones, the Thinking Man Oracle Volume 2, and from the Divine Feminine Perspective, Woman's Intuition Oracle. I've got 3 decks here by my soul sister, Sister Moon Tarot. This is the Moody Moon Messages Masculine Edition, and then I've got the Divine Feminine version of it. And then we've got the Romantic Confessions from the Divine Masculine. And lastly, the Divine Feminine Energy Oracle Cards deck by Flames of Alchemy. We're going to start off with the masculine, taking a look at how the masculine sees the connection. And for purposes of this reading, I will be referring to the masculine as him and his. But, you know, if it's reversed for your situation, certainly take it that way. All right, guys. So, and same thing goes for the feminine. All right, guys, let's take a look. Aquarius, focusing on the divine masculine. Where is the masculine at when it comes to this connection? Infidelity, cheating, deception, secrets. So right off the bat, we're starting off with the reason, more than likely the main reason why you guys are having issues and not together at this time, because this masculine was unfaithful, cheated on the feminine, third-party situations, keeping secrets. Got a bunch of cards. Okay. We've got self-focused, masculine energy, self-care. So perhaps at this point in time, this masculine is just focusing on himself, taking care of himself. But we also have horny, desire-focused you. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, Aquarius, for this masculine is that basically he cheated. Okay, that much we do know, that he cheated on the feminine that we're focusing on for this reading. And more than likely, you guys are not together, and he's coming through still desiring the feminine here. But, you know, he can't have it both ways. He can't have his cake and eat it too. And I really feel for my feminines, you don't give a shit like how horny he is at this point in time. It's like you can't have it both ways. You can't have, you know, a third-party situation going on and still wanting to carry on with a relationship with the feminine. It's just not going to happen. So perhaps he knows this, and which is why he's just focusing on himself maybe. We also have jealous, watching, insecure, paying attention. So what I'm feeling here is that my feminines empowered themselves and decided to go in a different direction, might have certainly moved on to another relationship. And so now this masculine is very jealous, perhaps, that this feminine has moved on. And then we have courageous, brave, open, and fearless. I feel this masculine is struggling, actually, to be courageous, to do the right thing, to come towards this feminine as a better person. Got some struggles here, that's for sure. Okay, so let's add to this Romantic Confessions from the Divine Masculine. So right off the bat, we already know this masculine has cheated on the feminine. And now he's acknowledging that he still desires her. I miss laying in bed with you. Okay? And the thing is, yes, of course, that involves sex. Okay? But I'm just feeling here, based off of what's presenting itself, that this masculine just misses being with his feminine in the 3D, being able to hold her, love her, kiss her, touch her, and yes, make love to her. Because it's not just sex here anymore. You know, I feel that this masculine loves this feminine, but needed to go through this separation in order to realize this. And this feminine wasn't going to be sticking around while this masculine was being unfaithful. Next message, it is because of you that I know what unconditional love is. Yeah, so you guys had to go into separation for this masculine to figure that out. Next message, maybe in the future we can have another go at this. It's up to the feminine, I feel. It's up to the feminine to decide whether that's a possibility. Because I really feel that this masculine screwed up, literally and figuratively, and now has some regrets, feeling quite jealous, possibly keeping tabs on the feminine. I'm shuffling the wrong deck. Okay, the Thinking Man Oracle will give us some dialogue, some additional dialogue for this masculine here. So let's take a look and see what this masculine needs to say to the feminine. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please, for the divine masculine. Look at this. Real men cry. I feel that for those of you who resonate with this masculine has actually shed tears over the fact that he's lost this feminine. Perhaps he was hoping that he could involve himself with other connections and still have this feminine to fall back on. That was not the case. Literally brought him to tears to have lost this feminine. Please answer. It's me. So this masculine could also be trying to reach out to the feminine. Feminine might have blocked this masculine, either through texts, phone calls, on social media, emails, however way. And he's coming through with this message because this feminine is not responding. I can still remember how your kisses felt. No other kiss could ever compare. My lips long to kiss you again. You see, he screwed up. He was too busy kissing all of these other people, cheating, deceptive, keeping secrets, having his fun. But at the end of the day, when all that faded away and it just didn't work out for this masculine, he's now able to reflect on what he had with this one feminine, the one feminine that actually grabbed a hold of his heart, and he regrets it. One last message. Since you've left, you see, this is the masculine talking. Since you've left, feminine, I've forgotten what making love feels like. Since you've left, I've tried to move on, but my body knows the difference between making love and just having sex. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was one of the biggest lessons that this masculine has learned. And the only way he was able to learn that was because of how he conducted himself in the relationship, cheating on the feminine, desiring other people, and now he's jealous. Wow. So let's add some tarot to this Aquarius. This is the Sacred Secrets of the Heart Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So let's add some tarot messages to this. Angels and spirit guides, focusing on the divine masculine. What else do we need to know here? The Knight of Swords is picking up off of air energy, which Aquarius, of course, this is you. So if you happen to be masculine, Aquarian, you're coming through perhaps as this Knight of Swords, which is very impulsive in energy, very action-oriented. So perhaps, you're thinking of doing something impulsive as far as reaching out to the feminine maybe. And then we've got the Four of Cups right after that. Contemplating, boredom, you see. So I feel this masculine, he's bored with connections that he's gotten himself into that didn't offer him what it was that he was looking for. and missing the feminine now. So now he's got a lot of things that's going through his head, really thinking about things and trying to find the courage to do the right thing, perhaps. Six of Pentacles is earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, for some of you guys, this is equality right here. The Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving and equal give and take. And that's exactly what's needed in this partnership in order for it to work. And as long as infidelity was going on, things were very out of balance, and this feminine was not going to put up with that. And this feminine decided to go in a different direction and bail, you know? And so now this masculine is regretting it, realizing what it is that he lost. Judgment Day, okay? This masculine has gone through a spiritual awakening. This masculine has gotten some sort of wake-up call, grabbing his attention. It's like, look, if you don't take any sort of action to create some sort of movement or to make amends in this relationship, then you're going to miss out. Because I really feel with this Judgment card, this masculine wants a reconciliation and definitely wanting forgiveness for how he conducted himself in the relationship. There is a transition that's happening here. Six of Swords, Aquarius, that is your own energy. So this is tranquility right here. The Six of Swords is a transition of leaving something behind and moving on. And again, for my masculines, moving on from cheating, from being deceptive, from entertaining other options, and now wanting to perhaps commit to this one feminine. It's up to the feminine, of course, if that even happens, but that's certainly what this masculine wants at this point in time. So we'll have to see where the feminine is at, but that's where the masculine is at, is wanting a reconnection when it comes to this feminine. All right, guys, so let's move on and let's take a look and see where the feminine is at. So starting off with the Divine Feminine Energy Oracle cards deck by Flames of Alchemy. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Aquarius. Where is the feminine? Is there a potential to bring this back together? Release, okay? I did pick up off of that this feminine decided to detach and to release and let go. Look at this. Abandoned, okay? Feeling that the masculine abandoned her, and so she decided to take matters into her own hands. It's like, look, if you're going to abandon me, I'm out. We do have the sacral chakra coming through here. Sexuality and creativity, okay? So perhaps there was a time for my feminines where you were feeling out of balance in this area because of how things played out with the masculine. The sacral chakra, it's focused on the words I want, you know, and the feminine wants and desires the masculine. The sacral chakra is all up in our emotions, our desires, and yes, our sexuality and creativity. And it's out of balance perhaps at this point in time because of what happened in the situation due to infidelity and cheating and a partner that was unfaithful. And it affected how the feminine was feeling. We have solitude, okay? So my feminines, you are in this energy of solitude, which is very hermit-like, you know? And in tarot, the hermit is picking up off of Virgo. So some of you guys might even be focused on a Virgo. This is a person who just wants to be left alone, but also feeling quite lonely. This is a time for soul searching, for going within, searching for answers to whatever issues have happened between the two of you. This feminine wants to follow her heart, not what everybody else is telling her, not what everybody else's 2 cents is contributing to her decision making. She wants to be able to make up her own mind, trying to find answers within herself. And the thing with the Hermit energy is that people come back, people from the past return. So I really feel here that there's a potential that the masculine and feminine can reconcile and bridge the estrangement between the two of you. But right now, my feminines might not be ready for that quite yet. However, still feeling this magnetic pull. Still feeling so drawn to the masculine despite everything that's happened. And I have some feminines who are really pissed off and wanting revenge. But you know, I don't really feel my feminines have to do anything to be able to get revenge on this masculine. Karma, you know, life has a way of teaching us lessons and biting us in the ass with karma. And I feel this masculine will eventually learn that lesson without any sort of intervention of revenge from this feminine. But that doesn't make the journey any easier. You know, we do have this energy of despair when it comes to my feminines, feeling very heartbroken and sad and lonely, and in this energy of despair when it comes to what happened. And here's the divine masculine. So no matter what's happened here between the two of you, feminines, this masculine, he's just not that far away from your heart space. You know, he's somebody that you always think about, and you still feel, again, this magnetic pull. That doesn't mean you're going to take him back tomorrow, although there's a possibility. There's still healing that needs to happen here, I feel. Definitely still healing that needs to happen. So let's add to this. Let's see what else do we need to know when it comes to the divine feminine here. Where are you at, feminines? We know you've released this masculine. You are just wanting time to yourself right now, but you're also still feeling quite sad that things went in the direction that it did. PMS, completely immersed in my yin energy. Okay, so this masculine better not mess with you right now. You're not messing around. But we also have this stalking energy. I can't stop looking at his social media, you see. That's because you're still feeling so drawn. Still feeling the connection. Easy breezy for some of my feminines. Going with the flow. Just trusting where life is taking you right now on your journey in your life. And then we've got nostalgic. Okay, so you still think about this masculine. You are definitely still focusing on past memories, happy memories that you guys have shared. This is very Six of Cups in energy for me. So for some of you, you might be focused on a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And also with the Six of Cups, there's a reunion. Okay, that's what you're wanting here. Now, isn't it interesting that we have this as well? Jealousy. This jealousy makes me feel like an awful person. So it's interesting how the masculine also came forward with that energy of jealousy. But I feel, considering the infidelity from my masculines, that my feminines, you as well, were jealous at that time when all of that cheating and infidelity and all the secrets were being kept from you. That's a natural response, that you'd be jealous. But I really feel you're working through that. You are perhaps in a much better place and just trying to empower yourself right now. But there's also a part of you that is perhaps having a little bit of struggle to detach. And so there's a part of you still that's stalking this masculine on social media. And, you know, if there are other feminines that you're seeing on his page, and maybe that makes you jealous as well. But what I can tell you based off of what came through from this masculine is that you are the one that he wants. You, and only you. Only you. Okay? So let's grab some dialogue here. All right, feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine? What do you want to say? What do you want to say to your masculine feminines? Is there a chance for a reconnection here? Or are you still really pissed off? I know you still want me. Us. However, for those of you who are in this energy of revenge and you're still really upset with how things have played out, this could be what it is that you're saying to your masculine. You aren't even worth an honorable mention. And if that's the energy that you are in, feminines, then perhaps you're not ready, or you're not even interested in a reconnection with your masculine. Although for the majority, I do feel that that's what you're hoping for, is to reconnect. What else, please? You are the answer to my prayers. Okay, that's coming through for some of my feminines. And the bottom of the deck, I love you. That's all. I just love you. And that's what it is that you want to say to this masculine. It's like, look, no matter where you go, no matter who you think you're interested in, you've already cheated on me, you've been out there exploring other options, other connections, but this feminine represents that unconditional love that this masculine has been searching for out there and could not find. That's because he already had it to begin with. And perhaps this separation, this distance needed to happen in order for that masculine to realize that and get that light bulb moment and get that wake up call to realize that. Okay, so let's close this out, guys, by clarifying all of this with some tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius, for this mini bonus. So it's up to the feminines here if this is going to come back together. Two of Wands, focused decisions. Okay, so Wands is fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Two of Wands, this masculine feminine is still interested in you. They still want you. This masculine certainly has, the skills to be able to make your dream come true still. It's up to you if you allow that to happen. But we do have this Five of Wands. You guys have had your fair share of arguments, understandably. Disagreements. I'm not surprised. And those disagreements had something to do with competition and conflicts and rivalry. That's because there was rivalry with other people. So of course, it's natural that you guys would have arguments about that. But we do have the Page of Wands here. Okay, so this masculine, my feminines, could certainly have some major plans for this connection if you will simply allow this masculine to come back and reconnect with you. It does say exciting plans. This person could be very warm, very ambitious, and there was a time when they wanted their freedom with other connections, but maybe this masculine has done a lot of soul searching also and realized that this is the feminine that he wants. Look at this. We've got the Four of Wands, which is my 1111 card. So for some of you, you could certainly see this connection as a twin flame connection. This is a card of foundations, of harmony, of a happy marriage, a happy life, a happy home, a happy future with your person. So my feminines, this is ultimately what you could have with this masculine if you will simply allow the masculine to come in, reconnect with you, and if you're open to that, there's a chance here that this masculine will now be able to truly bring you the happiness that you are looking for. Long-term happiness, long-term commitment, period, So, sorry for that noise, guys. But yeah, there's a chance here, guys, to bring this back together if you're open to that, my feminines. All right, so that's where we're at with this reading. Aquarius, just very short reading, just a quick check-in on the connection. I do hope whatever part of it resonated with you, that it offered you the advice that you could use at this time. All right, guys, so that's it for now, and I will be back the first week of September with more readings for you. Take care, guys.